reject existing, capital investment agreements. All of these things I see as threats to TriMet, and it's something that Opal wants to work together with TriMet on. What we want to do is be able to go down to Salem and defend the agency. What we need to do that is a transit agency with a good public image, one that riders can get behind. That starts with a commitment to serving the public, and that's why I'm so excited to see that TriMet is making these commitments right now, and I really look forward to seeing where that goes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you kindly. Hello, Mr. President, board members. I'm Cameron Johnson, and I have my Opal Bus Rising Night shirt on today. Yesterday, I was able to speak with a number of higher-ups in TriMet about the campaign for fair transfer. For those of you who weren't there, I want to explain some of the results of my own personal research and observations creating my presentation yesterday, and it has to do with transit equity. As we all know, TriMet has been raising fares and cutting service drastically over the past 5 years. Fares have jumped nearly 75 cents over that time, and nearly 200,000 hours of service have been cut, and the biggest burdens have been borne by transit-dependent riders. As my fellows do, I support the campaign for fair transfer because not only does it return some equity and value to the system, it also compensates for some of its flaws. As it stands, contrary to what TriMet has told me, there are a large handful of trips that the rider does not board that last bus until 2 hours after their departure, forcing them to use 2 tickets for a one-way trip. I did some research on your own trip planner, and in less than half an hour, I found 4 possible and plausible trips that take more than 2 hours from first bus to last. Some of these trips are larger, but some of them are as close as to Walton and West Lynn. I could find out more if necessary. For a general idea, I brought a map with me. This map has highlighted routes that run in isolated areas on very infrequent 5-day schedules, those are the pink ones, and other routes that run in isolated areas during some portion of the week, that's the green and yellow ones. These areas are generally the suburbs across West, South, and East Portland, which hold residential and commercial centers, industrial areas, and amenities such as libraries, grocery stores, and hospitals, places people need to go but struggle to get to. This exposes an immediate flaw in TriMet's system. A 2-hour ticket is not a go-anywhere fare. Even if a trip can take less than 2 hours one way, oftentimes life has other plans. TriMet has enacted many bus service cuts that result in longer waits and more late buses. One late bus can cause a domino effect that can ruin your whole trip and force you to use 2 tickets unexpectedly. It's really that simple. The leeway has been cut down to nearly nothing. TriMet has also said in the past that round trips done on 1 ticket is seen as cheating the system. I'm pleased that over time your position seems to have shifted on this, but the point still stands that round trips of any sort are vital for transit-dependent people. What is a simple car or bike ride for others is a trip that they absolutely must do on transit. These people generally live in food deserts, which are concentrated in East Portland, St. John's, Clackamas County, and Tigard. In these places, people must travel even further than usual to get to a store that sells food healthier than Slurpees and Go-Go taquitos. On a 2-hour fare, it is rarely possible for these people to run simple errands without having to pay $5 every time. When TriMet eliminates zones around the city, I'm almost to a close, just saying now, these food deserts and low-income people concentrated in the suburbs where the routes are cut the worst, shoulder the 40-cent increase, the largest in TriMet's system, to travel even the smallest trips. TriMet's system has been slashed in the way it disproportionately affects the transit-dependent riders who have no choice in the matter in using the system and struggle just to make ends meet. It's hurt TriMet's image to the point where I can't even cooperate with you guys without people calling me a sellout. And the fact is, I'd like to work with you, and I'm hoping that we can have your trust on this. You put up together nearly $1 million to give raises to the non-union wage employees. What's $2 million for people who really need it? If you can't lower fares or raise service, the CFT is a way you can give back to the people you've taken the most from. And so I hope we can have your support on this going forward.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Thanks for the visual too.
Thank you, Ben. You need to take a closer look at that. I can give you that.
Great. All right, we have Hector Osuna and